Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another wonderful episode of Tunesday, the day we build music from scratch. And today, coming off sort of like a synthwave, EDM style track, whatever, from last week, I think I still want to go a little bit electronic. Not exclusively, I do still have my guitar set up in case we end up going with it, but I want to go a little different. Whoa, hang on a minute. I think my volume's a little too loud. It looks like it's peaking in Ableton. I don't want to peak. Yeah, my bad. I'm always fiddling with the dials. I want to do something in the vein of a composer by the name of Steve Reich. He is a minimalist composer from the 60s, and I don't know, I recommend everyone listen to his stuff. It's pretty incredible. He has a lot of electronic stuff, a lot of live, full orchestra stuff. Not even full orchestra, just a random ensemble of instruments. But I recommend you check it out. Any of that stuff's going to be good. But we're going to go, I guess, the electronic vibe. For minimalism, it'll sort of be a little bit ambient and atmospheric, I think. Just a lot of like looping short melodies that will swell and interchange as if they're like pads that you're hearing. That's the goal. Let's get some sound. Let's put in Helm. One thing, or did I want to do Helm? Yes. I want to get like really short sounds. So I was gonna do this. I do this all the time. Just make a really short sine wave blip sound. And I'm going to play with it more with the filter. We're going to keep it simple just for writing a little thing and getting a loop going, because the loop should just be pretty short. I think I might want to do like looping melodies that are at different lengths, so that way they'll like sort of swell in and out of each other to create different melodies, if you know what I mean. Let me try to give an example. Let's we'll keep it at 120. Hey Ben, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. No, they're going to be smaller. Well, it helps to do that. I can do this. What was I just playing there? Hang on. Let me play that for a second. Yeah, that's the right spot. I was playing it weird before. I don't know which one I like more. So like here, if we do something like this. Let's loop this. And when will the loop fall on another downbeat? Right here. That's more thinking of in like compound. When you play it like this, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know. But we'll see if we end up going with that. Let's loop this real quick. Go for a while, and I want to play with this sound. Hopefully, it doesn't get too annoying. Stuff like that, you know, make it a little more interesting. Of course, can always add good old ping pong delay if we're going for true like ambience. I think 3 might be bad. It's a little confusing. In fact, ooh, that might be too much. Maybe we'll save this for later. I'm gonna keep this plug in and just turn it off. Or maybe we just pick a different frequency. Give me an EQ on this thing. I know it's just a sine wave, but as I add a little bit of fuzz, it gets a little mixed up. Could also try doing this too. It might sound better if it's like this. Okay, we'll save that for later. I like that paired together. I like the sound. Maybe a little less crunch. Yes. Whoops, sorry, my bad. My hand slipped, I swears. Just, yeah, I'll keep it plain. I'll keep it plain for right now. Let's add like another melody over it. I want to do that so I could get a good clean duplicate of it. I'm just going to call this ARP1 for now because I don't really know what its function is going to be. But let me see if I can come up with another part that's a different length. To make it easiest, it should probably be 3 or 12 notes. So that way they intersect more frequently. Because if I make it like 7 notes, it's always going to be pushed off one note each time, which is cool, and we'll get to that. But I want to sort of like ease into that idea, so I think I'm going to do something either. Let's keep it really simple. Let's do just like a small 3-note phrase. Or just 3 notes spread out, and yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's try this one higher up and go up an octave, and then let's see, where's the loop on this? Go like right there. And then I'll need to change this one so it's a little bit different. But yeah, you can see here on how frequently it overlaps. So 3 might be too short. We'll see. Let's come up with a different melody with it. We can see the first 3 notes right there. Maybe like a harmony. Let's see if it's a G. We'll try that. It's also a chord, so it's nice. No, hang on. Let's turn off these ping pong delays real quick, because I need to adjust them. They both can't be the same, or it's gonna get, I think, too much. You see, that works well too if you do like if we start with this. So let's work on this, make it a little different, so it stands out. I like this for reference. I want it to be, maybe let's pitch it up another octave. And then also, no. Let's make it even shorter. And then crunchier. Maybe, keep that. Wait, Wait, hang on. I gotta find a good... I've sort of... Okay, that does work well. Let's get some more. I want to do more of a minimalist approach, actually. So let me try something. On this one, let's keep that ping pong on. Let's set it to 35. Turn it up. We need it up a lot. Now, if we took this, I'm going to just copy and put it right over here. And actually, we'll go... this length. Copy and paste it before. And on this one... or, yeah, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, never mind. I was getting complicated for no reason. I'm going to delete one note there. Then copy it again. And delete the top note. And let's arrange these together real quick. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one coming in at this point right here. I'm going to do the same thing. Turn that down. Okay, let's do this. Take this bad boy. Shrink down this big ass loop now. Scooch it in. I don't know where yet. Or let's hang on, listen to this real quick. Let's go, I guess, yeah, we'll go this length for now. Copy and paste. So I'm basically, I got this full melody, right? But we're going to change it every time. I want it to slowly bleed into that. So for instance, let's delete a note each time. I want to hear how it sounds with this. Not that note. So let's pick a different one. It's not that one's time. Because it'll be, basically they'll go into each other like this then. I feel like it should do 4 actually. That's true minimalism. I'm going like speed minimalism here, right? Real minimalism is about like this really slow change. And here I'm like, bang twice through and then it changes. No. It's like, gotta slowly get there. So there, we delete one note there. Copy and paste. I'm gonna need to move this over. It's already getting too big. We'll size it up in a minute. So this one, we need to delete another note. Let's delete this one. That's good. That's good. I like that. Put another one right there. Delete one more note. Which one should go? This one's gonna stay, I think. Or no, you know what? Maybe it doesn't need to stay. Because we're already gonna hear this this part. So we'll have a clear sort of downbeat style, or like. Oh, but if I don't do that, then we're on nothing but offbeats. So never mind. I don't want to do that. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, come back over here. Get rid of this one. No, that's not good. Maybe now I can get rid of this one. Let me just try that. And then the one that stays will be the B. Okay, now where does this all change? Right here. Oh, let me hear how this sounds right now. This is 45 seconds or so. Okay, that's it's not bad. I can think of some things I want to add for it. It's a good start. Let me take this. Or I'll take this, I guess. And can I do half of this length? Come up with a little melody? Probably, I want to do like a falling arpeggio. I'm going to keep these notes in place because I want to know what they need to match with. Okay. Just thinking in a second. Let's start with a G. So that length. Can I, someone taught me this. Yeah, I can keep the notes there and turn them off so I won't hear them. That's incredible. The future is now. I mean, that's been a feature the whole time, but I just learned it. That's also not the right length that they're shown at. All right? Am I getting... Oh, it's because it's a weird rhythm. Guess we'll find out if it does that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oops. I'm hesitant to do a half step. So I think it's going to sound a little too crunchy. I want to do something falling, though. Maybe we start on the D here. The echo is very Steve Reich. Like, wait, here's something too. Let me listen to this. Or no, undo that. This one. Oh no, this one's got more crispiness to it, I guess. I like the idea of it fading in. It's going to just come in at full volume there, but fading in like this, like it's a pad. This part. And then we slowly ease off. Like at some point, doing that sort of thing. I do want to change it a little bit. So it sounds a little, well, different. Ooh. No filter on it. I think the triangle wave was a mistake. Okay. So this thing does need a utility, but just going to control the volume. Oops, shit. Oh, no. What? There we go. Let's do, where's the dry wet? I missed it. I'll go something like that. Here's the other thing. These guys aren't going to any reverb or anything yet. Could always send them. That'll probably make this whole thing sound a little... Reverb always makes it sound better, right? No, I don't know that these will need reverb. It sounds way better with reverb. With at least a little bit. Okay, I think we're ready to add another new ARP. This needs to be, I think, a longer kill. Longer, slower death. Yeah, we'll leave that, actually. So it actually gets 1 dB louder over the whole thing. Why not? Fuck it. Let me also... Let me do this. Duplicate this. Actually, no. Duplicate this one. It's a little bit different ARP. Do all this. Turn down the input and go mega crunch. That's what I wanted. Could also turn that off and give it a good attack. Everything's had that stutter on that sort of sweeps it into the note. Okay, let's delete all of this. Let's make a melody now that is 7. No. 7. Like I said, we can't jump that far into it. We can't just go that small into something so big. Let's do 9. Because it's in there. It's a division of the 3 and the 6, but it's, you know, it's not exactly a half. Or sort of. It's a half of a half. Well, yeah, we're going fourths. That's what it means. Way to just explain that all the way. Here, let's go. Wait, 3 more then, right? So this one. But then you can see what it would line up, essentially. Because if I loop this, you know, it's like these always are going to keep lining up, always, in here. So it's down the way that we get another lineup. Maybe I should do something different. Because maybe that's too much. Like, hang on. Let's just try 8. When would the next lineup be? Wait, did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Just be right there. 3 times in. Let's do that. Okay. Let me listen to this bad boy. So, not that. But we are in, I guess, G. A dreamy sort of G. Let's... I'm going to just, for now, turn these notes off, but I want to keep them. G. The other one starts on B, so this one maybe start on D. Can I hear? I don't want to go that close. I don't like that because it's 2 half steps too close together. We got these. I don't know that I like that. Try just a B. That's much better. Like, that sounds cool. Oops. Oops. Oh, wait, no, that is the right one. It's just called ARP1. God damn it, I'm horrible at naming these. Just hearing other ideas. Let's change this sound a little bit. Maybe I should look in a different, hang on. Too pitchy. I know some people have stopped playing. Who stopped playing? Keep playing, you fools. Oh, that's what happened. This faded out. Ah. Maybe I don't fade it out. Let's keep it in. It's a good sound. We'll just do this every now and then. We'll just dip in and out of hearing the true sound. Like that. Let's actually start it on this one. It's just a random one. Okay. Wait, what's that? 25. Try to remember that. Well, here, we'll just keep this. This is the marker, but let's now dissect our melody over here. I'm gonna just solo it. So we do the same thing. We copy and paste it, and now let's delete one note. No, I don't like that. I don't like that either. I might have to delete one of those sooner. Well, let's go with that real quick. This one, it can't be that C sharp. And so that's our starting spot. Let's hear how this sounds now. Drag this in right there. Okay, so I like this, and here's what I plan to do, actually. So we're building to this whole thing, this whole melody's all over. I think at one point I want to sort of like shift it, because we're very just holding on this G, right? It's just, I could just in the bass, which I'm going to do even, is just hold out a G. And I'm just going to sort of like swell the G in and out. But I think like on a dime, we're going to try to switch just to one other spot. Like we just move up a half, or a whole step, or down a whole step, one of those two. I don't know. I gotta figure out exactly what sounds good, but let me get that bass in there. Let's do this. Using this for the bass. Here, I'll try. I'm gonna. Oh, here, hang on, real quick. I haven't even saved this yet. I guess I haven't been going for that long, only 48 minutes. But I think last Tunesday I went for like 4.5 hours before realizing I didn't save it. That was a long Tunesday, though. I think, or no, wait, whichever one the last long one was that I went for like 6.5 hours or so. That one I realized like 4 hours in I hadn't even saved it yet. Whoops. Can I play? Oh, I can't play. Can't adjust any volume while it's saving, though. Whoa. Did you guys see that? Not responding. Oh, no, I'll stop playing. You can be okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe it's just not responding because it needs... let's just lay off. We'll just take it easy. How you doing today? How's it going? Is your Ableton working? Because mine ain't. Oh, it still says... Oh! It went back to normal. We're golden. We're golden. We're good. That actually had me worried. I was like, man, I really like what we got so far. I don't want to have to do it all over. Especially because I'm not going to really be able to remember. I never can. Tunesdays are just in one ear out the other, in one creative burst. Oh yeah, I should go between these two notes in the bass. Oh, this sounds awesome. Once you had the bass in there. Okay. Shut up. Actually, make it this length. I surely changed my bar to 6/8 already and make it a lot easier, but I don't really care. Maybe if this was a song I was ever coming back to later on. I don't feel bad about making my Tunesdays messy. Let me do this real quick. It's getting a little crunchy. Now wait, hang on. There. Now, also on this thing, hang on. Put on a utility. And I want the bass to slowly come in. Like full power is right there, actually, I'd say. Or let me do this, actually. The bass is gonna sort of swell in. Oops. Right here, I want to shift. So let's do this actually. Keep it out there. Wait. Yeah, right on this one. So on this one, everybody's gonna shift to somewhere else. I like how this is sounding right now. Let's actually work on that shift real quick. For instance, I want it to be like pretty similar. Like I want it to be like this, like so these tools sound pretty good together. So it'd be like this. See, it's not that dramatic of a change, but it's still a little different. So okay, using that as a reference, let's go back to our original one too. Now wait, which notes did I change? That might help a reference here. The big note changes were a D, move D to E, try to make it more like A. Yeah, I think I moved it up a whole step. I'm going to try to think as if I did. Yeah, that's the sort of change I want to do. Because I think if everybody makes that change at once, it'll be interesting. So let's actually just try that. The bass might be more complicated than that, but we'll just leave it at that for now. Keep looping, everybody. It also, honestly, it's simple change if I can do that. Or it's a simple change that can be interesting. Like, look at this. Just doing that adds on another 30 seconds to the song, just because it's not completely changing the key, because we're, or well, it sort of is. But it's changing just enough of the notes that it's all new melodies all at once. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Let's turn off. Wait. Okay, we did this one already. We need our little one. Move up to E. No, 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 no. Okay. Now we gotta change this one. D's go to E's. E to F sharp. Let's try. Let's try that. That. Shit. Okay, let me go to the beginning here. Welcome, Anne. How's it going? You know, listening to that album that you sent me has put me in this sort of Steve Reichy vibe, because I thought that was a very nice minimalistic album you did. I still like numbers 1 and 3 on that album the most. This needs to work. What do you think of this one so far? This seems like it's right up your alley. There's nothing that I disliked. There was one thing that I don't know if it was purposeful or not. It's in the second track near the very end. The audio like cuts out completely for like half a second. And I don't know if that's intentional or not. I would say to not do it if it was intentional. I can get you the exact time at some point, but the cutout is intentional. I didn't like that. I honestly thought it was a mistake when I heard it. I was like, oh, accidentally left some automation in that cut it all out and then came back in. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Because it doesn't do that at any other point except like you're like 7 minutes into the track and then the audio cuts out for just half a second and then comes back in full force. It sounds like I just stepped on my headphone cable and you're just like, oh no, it's fine. You know? Is that why you do it, to trick the listener? Make them double check their audio settings? Be like, wait, my speakers are on, they're fine. I can hear it again now. Yeah, right up your alley. Yeah, I know. Okay. When it comes in halfway right here, I want to add another pad. Let's maybe instead of a full stop, I could use a very deep low pass. That would work. That would be better. I would recommend that over a full cutout at least. Just full cutout made me just think that there was a mistake. Or like I said, like I accidentally unplugged my headphones and yeah, let me get a spectrum analyzer on this master here and figure out what voice I should put the next little pad that comes in. So let's listen to this at the beginning. It's a lot of just sine waves, so it's going to be very sharp peaks. But we'll see. We'll see if there's an area that we're missing. There's that low end creeping in. We got our mids pretty full. I could also do like another lower fade in, because there is just this. One problem I see myself is that I think on track 2 the plugin in the beginning is a bit distorted and loud. I'd have to listen to it again, but there wasn't anything that I noticed. Oh, maybe I don't need something there. It's sort of filling in more now. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the music. Now I finally have music that you released permanently. I'm gonna release it, and there's nothing you could do to stop me. Really great track. Thank you. Now, okay, let's hear how this change comes. You can see this is going to be the change, and it's supposed to be a little jarring, but I don't want it to be too jarring. I hear it clicking. I don't know what caused the clicking, but that's good. I like that. I've met another composer and I promised to them I'd show something. So there's even more pressure now. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're gonna pressure you just like I pressure you to release it. You got here's what I know what you're doing. You're building hype for your album release. You're sending everyone little links, and then when it releases, I guess we all already have the album, but older versions of it. Okay, let's add another pad. Something else that needs to come in right here. 4-person hype train, and I want the pad to be following the same rules as this pad, where it's just sort of like a echo of a arpeggio. So you sort of get this, like, you don't really hear the notes explicitly, except for when I dip it in like this. Just give you a little taste, and then we dip back. So let's use this as a reference. Duplicate it, put it down here. Delete all this stuff. Let's go right here is where I wanted to start to come in. Now, actually, here's what I should do. I don't need these anymore. Copy these notes, put them in here. Wait, what is this beat that I'm on? It's because I didn't change it to 6/8. This would be a lot easier if I did. Just paste this shit in. Wait, what is this actually? Hang on a minute. That's what I needed to do. Oh, it's just that quiet. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because the utility somehow got turned down all the way. There we go. Okay. So, I want this to be 12 notes. We're going to duplicate it like that. We are going to shrink this down so it's the full loop length. And so this is what is playing behind it. Because this one's already going, right? I want to come up with something different. Maybe one that rises, right? This one has been falling. Let's do the opposite. Oh, here's what I want to do, actually. This is why I kept it like this. So we keep them like that, and then press 0 to turn off the notes. I don't know why I never did this before. I guess because I didn't know you could turn off individual notes like that and keep them in. So now we can see what we want, and so now it makes it much easier to do harmonies, right? Because it's okay. I don't have to keep checking back to the other track. There they all are. Just match the harmonies. So and turn on the notes. Let's start there. No, let's start lower because this is 12 notes, and it doesn't. Yeah, you can select them all, and on the inventory and the left. What's that? This. You can select them all and click on in the bottom left in the notes in the section. Oh, and like if I have them all selected up here and stuff too, or whoops. Oh, that just inverts it, doesn't it? I don't want to just straight up invert it. I want to come up with a different. I guess I want to see to make sure that I'm writing semi-correct counterpoint to this. Like inverted by hand? No. I guess I want to see what the notes were, so that way I can figure out the harmonies that sound well with it. I took an entire counterpoint class in school where there are like very strict rules that old like Baroque composers would follow when writing chorales and stuff like that to do their counterpoint. And I think it's useful to know those rules, but it's foolish to follow them to a T. And I don't think no one does anymore. That's the way they used to do it. But when you know that, it helps to write a lot of harmonies, I think. So like, these will work. Yeah, that'll work. I guess I'm sort of just like crisscrossing the melody right now. That probably is going to be the best. But the last note is then what I don't know what to do, because it would be a D. And we can do the octave, I guess. An octave is allowed in it. I don't know if I want that. What if we did that? What are the rules? So it would take me a long time to explain it all. But the general rules are the harmonies that are approved are minor thirds and major thirds. So like, let me, oh, we have this one selected, right? Where are we? So let's say we are in we're in G now. Let's go up here. So you would allow minor thirds and major thirds. So like one or the other, depending on if you're writing a song in minor or major. You obviously would not be allowed to mix it up too much if you did that. So thirds are allowed. Fifths are allowed. Right there. And then sixth would be allowed too, which would be like or whoops. No. And as well as octaves. Then there are like other rules too, like you shouldn't go from an octave to a fifth, or you shouldn't make parallel fifths, and there's all sorts of extra little rules that they would follow. But that's the basic thing. They started getting a little more relaxed, where they would allow fourths later on. But that wouldn't be for a while. And otherwise, if you want to do any little fancy notes, anything off of that scale, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, what I can only work with the third, fifth, octave, and sixth. That gives me 4 notes to work with. You can do the others. You just put them on different beats. So, for instance, if we were going like this, I could go like B, C sharp, D. So that way the C sharp is not landing on the same note as this one. So it would, that's gonna be too fast, so I don't want to do that for the recording. So you take out the muted note and find the interval from there. Pretty much. I guess I want to keep these on so I can see what they are, and then I go, okay, a D. My intervals are, a D would be an octave, an A would be a fifth or a fourth. I'm willing to allow a fourth if I went lower right here. Or in this instance, I'm using a B, which I guess in the context of this, it's really like a ninth. But if you take out the octave distance, you know what I mean? Like if we just bump this up, it's just a third. You can branch it out across multiple octaves. The point of the matter is like a B is relative to a D is relative to an F sharp or whatever, you know. So like as we continue here, so we got our third here, D to F sharp. Now we're on B again. If I want to keep going up, I could do a G, and here's a sixth. B to G is a sixth, so we could do that. It would work in terms of counterpoint, because then when we do this, this is one with this. Now, I'm not comparing this with any of the other notes either. I'm just sort of doing these two together. Or wait, no, it's this one. This is the one that's playing it. Now, hang on. Some of it sounds a little off. I think it's the octave again. Oh, it's because of this. It's hitting this note, and then it hits the note again in the other voice. So it's sounding like you're hitting din-din, the note twice right there. That can be changed a little bit by just changing this sound. Like right now they sound the same because they're literally the same sound effect. Or I could just change the note. You could go up to a B there. That's, no, that wouldn't work actually. Oh, well. Oh, that's just the fourth, right? Yeah, I'm willing to allow that. Let me try and change this thing. Hang on. Pop it open. Or what? Okay, I'll change the sound. Let's just finish these last notes. We just got like 2 more notes to do. I'm worried it gets too high up. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to keep going up? Because it's going to get a little pitchy. I'll try that. Yeah. I mean, that's how you can get some interesting, or that's how it essentially, it won't necessarily sound really bad together. Some parts might sound a little off, but if you always do that, your song will sound relatively together. It'll sound like sometimes ambient nonsense because it's just mash of harmonies. but it'll usually pretty much sound good, relatively good. You just gotta, yeah, then fix the little bits like this. This is where it sounds off to me. A D, okay. Maybe we're climbing too fast through this, and we can change these. A B, and then this goes to the A, and then that means this. We could do the shared note. That's gonna be that's gonna be bad. I already know that note's just gonna be so loud now. Yeah, no, don't do that. We'll probably just do it by ear again. That works. Because then this would line up like that. This would probably line up like that. That's we're just getting shitty with this now. Oh, the notes are gone then when I do that. They're dead. Let's try this. Let's just make up our own. They're getting next to each other again. I don't like it. Stop. Trying to get them from intersecting, but I don't want to keep them like a whole step or a half step off. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Wait, what's that really high part? Oh, that's still there. We can put that down there. And then this will go. Wait, that's an E, so we could try a C sharp. And then keep looping. Now. Yeah, because it needs to be in a different frequency range as well. I think they're landing on that A together still. I don't know that I hate it. It gives it its own swing now. Because I really hear that A. I might go with that. Okay. Here's what we're going to do then. For the dry wet, I would like you to do sort of the exact opposite of what this one's doing. Anytime it's going back to normal, we go to open it up, and vice versa. You see there? Oh, we're going to need to change it right here. I forgot about that. Now, I should move this real quick to like there. because it doesn't matter what it comes in with because we're going to fade it in. Like, let's go max volume, like roughly right there. So fade this guy in. Okay, start from the beginning. Still got some automating to do. Is it a little off? No, I'm crazy. I'm gonna just edit this one on the fly. I know the D's all became E's. If I take all of this, I can at least do that. I have no idea what the other harmony is, so this is just gonna be freeballing it. Let's hope it sounds good. Keep that. That's gonna sound bad. I already know it, but whatever. Okay, let's change this one now. Hang on. I want to change the ARP a little bit. Oh, well, you were really quiet. That's why. Sounds good. All right. I think it's sounding good. I'm going to call these something better. ARP Echo 1. Put it down here by ARP Echo 2. This is our bass, and just like that, we're all organized. Look at that. Looks all nice. Yeah, this is sounding good, especially for only an hour and a half. I guess that's the beauty of working with these loops and stuff, is it's not like doing my guitar where I gotta do a million takes to get the really good flawless one. Speaking of which, I do have my guitar hooked up because I thought I might add something. Like I'd play like a little guitar thing and then loop it. And I could still do that, but I sort of don't want to. I also had talked about using my like robot voice. Do some like, I don't know, some kind of vocoder effect. I don't know if I want to do that either. I could. It could just be something really simple. That way it also loops. If I did it, I'd almost want to use Ableton's vocoder. Here's something else. Should have a little bit of panning going a little bit. bit. Let's have this 5 in there. This one 5 over here. If I were you, I'd find some catchy vocal on splice and edit it heavily. I don't know that I want to do that. Keeps clicking every now and then. I think that's me fucking with shit. I could just listen to that for a while. It's very ambient, trippy trance, or not. Maybe not trance is the right word, but puts you in a trance. Yeah, I want to do some vocals or something. I just gotta think of some random words here because they're gonna be so mushed that they'll be basically indistinguishable. What should I say? I was thinking of something simple that I could just sort of sing out, like just researching something. No worries. Let's see. Maybe rain Okay, I just want something like that. Right. Good, good. Because it doesn't even really matter how well I sang it or any of that, because we're not even going to hear this. We're going to do this. Plug in, put helm right there. Allow for a lot of voices. Turn it down and send it to a lot of reverb. Then I'm going to give it the vocoder. And I'm going to say listen to external audio from this one. Rain. Nope, shut up. Now, let's just get a chord in here. So like playing perpetually. I'm not gonna be able to hear it, am I? Because it's connected to the vocoder. Hang on a second. Temporarily turn off the vocoder. I was worried I was gonna be too loud. Wait, no. Why is it doing that? Isn't it supposed to be, what did I do wrong? Why am I just hearing the voice? What did I do wrong? Oh, I put the vocoder on the wrong one. That's what I did. I'm stupid. This one, get noise from external. Get it from that. And turn that off. And this on. There it is. Okay, I gotta do something better. But it's good to calibrate this a little bit. Oh, because it's not going. Got it. Oh, come on, you fucker. Let's give this one the same sort of ping pong delay. Okay, okay. Save this over here in case I ruin it. Come over here, record on this. Trying a few different versions here. Perhaps I should just do a normal. All right. Hang on, I'm not done with this thing yet. Try that out. More reverb on that. Like this, what I meant. It didn't really even matter what I was saying because I was gonna do this. Let's have it fade in more. I also want to do this, duplicate this, both. This one I want to start here, delete that, and I want this one to go up an octave. Same with this, up an octave. This one, hang on, need to label these better. This one's vocal reference 2. And I want this one's vocorder. Oh, it is listening to the right one. You still listening to the right one? Yep. Welcome, McSwag. Here's something else I want to do with this thing. Let me put these vocal references next to each other. New free one from Valhalla. New reverb. Super massive. Neat. Wow. Mega simple UI. I kind of like it, actually. I'm going to save that. Get that one later. Thank you for the link, McSwag. Here's what I want to do with these things. At the end here, I want to put on a simple delay. Let me listen to this one. Oh, it's really quiet. Bring it in more. No, you get it now. Buy now. I don't want to put it on right now. I'm in the zone, yo. Don't throw me off my mojo. No, I'm just kidding. Let me copy this and put it on this one, and we put it in the left ear. So we give this like fake doubling effect. And then this one we do the same. We put it in the other ear. Here's something. Oh, I do have an EQ. Come back to this real quick. We're not cutting anything vital for the low end. Clicking again, because I'm fucking with some shit. I have so many echoes going. These get turned out dramatically by doing that. What if I put the reverb after the vocoder? I thought it sounded good there, but it might actually sound way better after. Let's start. It's less crunchy. I like it before. Do you have Netflix? I do have Netflix. Is there something on Netflix I gotta check out? I don't know that I like this that much. This new Chicago Bulls documentary is really good. When I was a little kid, I loved the Chicago Bulls. I was a lot more into basketball. Nah, undo that. I got super into them. I mean, who couldn't be into the Bulls at that time when Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, it was like an all-star team. But their 97-98 season. Yeah, it'd be about that time, I think. Mr. McChino, I really don't like this style of music you're making, in my opinion. Hey, that's fine. It's not for everybody. This is, I guess I would consider it minimalism. It's a little bit of ambient as well. The melodies are slowly built from one note at a time. Gives me memories of like a bad past of mine. It is a little bit like a creepy, haunting vibe coming off it a little bit. It's fully understandable to not like it then for that. You know? It's crazy to think the impact that music can have to memories, or I don't know. Weird thought. Not gonna lie, I want to hear more stuff you make, but this one's giving you bad vibes. You can go to my SoundCloud below. I do this every Tuesday where I write a new song. They're all different sorts of styles. Last one was like a synthwave style. It shouldn't give you bad vibes at all. This one's today's. It's a little creepy, unnerving. I like it. If you want to check out any of those, I do all sorts of styles. I do like alternative rock, I do lo-fi, I do like synthwave, vaporwave, ambience, like this. Gotta hear the lo-fi. Any recommendations? Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me post the link. What's good lo-fi? What's a real good lo-fi one? Or actually, don't I have a lo-fi playlist that I made? I think I made it, yeah, I made it public by accident, but whatever. Where do I get the link? Here we go, share. Here we go, here we go. It's the one with the wobbling piano and the rap beat. Guilty. But yeah, if you listen to that little playlist. All right, this is good. Honestly, I don't think we need a lot more for this track. Um, I'm liking the vocals a lot more now. It's I think I'm gonna add one more new melody that comes in that's gonna be really off. Like well, no, I should keep the divisions relatively chill. Not like not too much. What do I do though? I did 6, I did 8, I did 12, I did 9 and 3. I could try 10. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a 10-note melody. And a whole new voice that comes in at this part. Because that'll take a little bit to build up, and that'll take up during about this duration, right? And then we're sitting at about 3.5 minutes, so that's when it needs to like sort of go out. You should make another lo-fi ASAP. I love it. Recommended by your finest beginner musician. I do all sorts of stuff. I actually have a whole lo-fi album coming out soon. It's sort of like it's a little bit more intricate lo-fi. The tracks are longer. They come out to be like 5 minutes long sometimes, but I still keep it really simple and minimalistic and chill, I guess. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Drop me a follow on SoundCloud, or I'm on Bandcamp and Spotify and iTunes and all that crap. I'm hopefully gonna have this album released, the lo-fi one I'm talking about right now, in 1 month. That's the plan. I'm honestly just waiting on the. Oh, thank you for the follow. What? My graphic there sort of messed up. Thank you for the follow though. Love everything lo-fi, bro. Definitely. All right. Yeah. I'll drop that. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be about a month. I'm waiting on the graphic for the album cover. Otherwise, it's pretty much done. And then you get to wait a month when you put it up on Spotify and iTunes, or at least if you want to be considered like eligible for their playlists, so you can get it on the like new listen to and all that. I'm getting to your thing, Swag. Hang on a second. I got to give him a month to like consider it, so it's a little bit of a bummer that has to wait that long, but whatever. A lot of the unseen footage in this series, I didn't know that they let a film crew inside back then during the 97-98 season. That's interesting. Eventually, we'll be able to have documentaries with too much footage, because everything's always filmed, right? But yeah, that'd be interesting to see that that unseen footage. Okay, new note. To try to make it sound more unique as well, I'm going to try to do this on Synth 1. Let's do a whole new instrument right here. I was like Pippen more than Jordan as a player. Very underrated force even during that time. Yeah. When I was watching and I was a kid, I actually hated was that Dennis Rodman was still in 97, 98? I hated him. I thought he was stupid. Oh, someone okay. Bye. He wasn't even in the top 100, but Pippen at the time, yeah. It's hard. He had a tough spot because he was always in Michael Jordan's shadow, Like you put him on any other team and he probably would have been like more famous. Well, it's tough to say because obviously he's still incredibly famous because of being on, the dream team and all that shit, but it's tough to say. Maybe he'd be more respected. Maybe that's the correct term. Let's see. Pop this bitch open. Iverson, though, is an all-time favorite. Yeah, what was it? Allen Iverson? Is that him? Oh my God! Did you see that? Synth 1, you're chugging. Why is it opening so slowly? Okay. What are some of my things? Mystic shit. What does this one sound like? Hang on, I gotta turn it down. It's probably really loud. I don't want this. Need a bass track? I have a simple thing going for bass right now. Just holding one note, essentially. But I should probably fill out the bass more. Go with this real quick. Yeah, hang on. I have this bass. Is it? Maybe it just needs to get louder. Burial Endorphin for inspiration. Your favorite ambient track. I know I've listened to a lot of Burial. I know Anne sends me Burial every now and then. Have I heard this one before? I definitely heard something off that album because the album art looks very familiar. Let me just mute my desktop audio super quick. I just want to hear. I see what you mean by there being more movement in the bass, sort of. Because it is just sort of a static bass. I could do this. He doesn't use a grid. That's interesting. In SoundForge, it doesn't exist. I thought this would affect it more. He started on it? Okay. So I didn't do much. I just turned up the bass a little bit, and then because of the way the frequency does it, you can see it right here on the EQ. It sort of has a bit of like a swell to it now. Oh, I can choose how much of a swell? I've never really messed with this. Try skiing through a revolving door. That's impossible. Challenge accepted. Just wait. That's going to be my next stream. Let's write something out. Let's do this. We need, I was going to do 10 notes, right? 1, 2, 4, 8, 10. 10 notes. Okay. I don't hate that. So let's do this. Here, come over here. Let's see how long this would take. This might take a while because this is a longer melody. We'd have to do that 10 times. That's going to be a lot. Let's do half of that. This. Actually, now I don't want to. I want to, let's, if this is long, it's long. It's got to run its course. I don't want to minimize it. Keep it like that. Now, this one right here. Let's kill a note. Take that. No, I don't like that. No. Everybody move over. That one's better. Okay, do that. Now, what do we got here? How long is this? Put it right there. Let's loop all of this. Pop these bad boys open again. Maybe a little less on these ones. I don't know where that click is coming from, and I really hope it doesn't show up on the final bounce, because that's going to be very tedious to get one that doesn't click like that. I hope it's just me messing with it. I like the octave bass right here. You really feel that swelling a lot more too. I want to try to add one more ARP echo. But here's going to be the difference. Keep everything else the same. We are going to change this a little bit. We'll do that. Just a little. So here's the notes, right? Turn these ones off. And now let's come up with something in the middle, so I can see all the notes that are being played. Maybe something higher up. Let's see, B, D. I should start on F sharp then, right? Hang on, is that the same? Wait, what are these? Let's just do this. Copy and paste. Goodbye. I'm curious what this mash of chords is going to sound like if I turn on all the other notes. All right, we'll try that eventually. Welcome back. Oops. My audio was muted. I listened to one thing. Damn, it's been muted for a little while. Well, that's why I need you all here. Boy, this has been, that's going to be a really bad part of the YouTube video. Whoops. Let me try to think when it went out. I think it maybe went out when I added this new melody. So you haven't even heard this at all. All of this wasn't heard. Oh, fuck. At least my voice was there. Yeah, but I was like quietly, well, whatever. I guess I'm describing what I'm doing if you don't get to hear the results until now. So I did the same sort of minimalist approach where I came up with this 10-note melody. And then we go back and delete one note each time. The classic minimalist sort of approach where no rhythms are actually really changing. It's just deleting notes from the full finished melody. So we end up with this. And since it's 10, we're hearing it against some other stuff. Can't believe my desktop audio was muted. Oh. I'm so dumb. I've done that before. What can you do? Except not be a stupid idiot. Do you have the melody like slowly grows? It sounds much more sad now. With the bass. I like that too. So the melody is different every time because it's growing, it's adding a note each time, but it's also getting thrown off the beat because it's 10 where everything else is 6, 12, or 9. So the other thing you're not hearing too is this other ARP that I brought in, or that I'm going to be bringing in right here. This one goes with these, and I want it to fade in a little bit. So let's go to the utility, check the gain, and do like that. Let's hear this from the beginning. And hear how it sounds. But otherwise, I got to come up with an ending soon, I think. Roughly right around here-ish. And I could do like everybody sort of fades out together. I guess that would be the smart thing to do. I don't know if I want to do that, though. We'll think about it. But yeah, we're already figuring out how we want to end it. I guess I could always bring this back one more time, too. I don't know. This needs a new range. Oh, those clicks better not show up in the final. Oh, that's the utility of it, okay. I just need to turn it down, I think. See, I want to compare the volumes, make sure these are all the same. It's just a little pitchy, but I think it's just because it's the higher frequencies. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to get rid of. All right, is there any time that these line up? Oh, right here. Right here. It'd be really cool if I could just drop it all like immediately. That would be the coolest ending. I think it's too easy to just and then everything fades out, you know? It's too easy. I guess you could say dropping out is also equally as easy because all I'm doing is just playing their last note and then they're done. But I guess I just would expect a track like this to just slowly fade out. do this. Bass, just go for days. Because then there's, yeah, this is also 4 minutes, 18 seconds in, which I think is about long enough to be hearing some of these things. I mean, technically, you're hearing this the entire time. You're hearing that the whole time. It only changes once when we go right here. And that's it. But it's supposed to be that you don't really hear it, I guess, because it's so hidden behind all that. Okay, you didn't copy what I thought you would. What was the point of that? Which one's still going? I don't know. I still hear some going, but that's okay. Let them go until, yeah, we'll go until like right there. 440. That's the time to cut it off. Okay. Close these beaches up. It's not even really an ARP anymore, but for pacing and alignment and everything, I should do that. Okay, so we got a new pad that fades in and starts messing with it. We got a new melody that comes in that slowly comes in over this 2-minute period of time. Trying to think if I want to do anything else. Let's hear it. Let me hear it without headphones on. Bass should fade out a little bit more. Makes it bigger when it comes in, you know? Ooh, damn. Lower both of these. How long will you stream? I don't know that I'll go much more. We're just about done with this. Quick little 2.5 hour stream. Oh, you got something else you want me to listen to? If you got it ready, I can take a gander. But I think we're almost done. I like the way this track sounds. Track, okay. Oh, I hope that click doesn't show up in the bounce. I just assume it's my software just messing up a little bit. Fingers crossed it can get it. doesn't have any of this going. Should we do no bass hits? No. Needs the bass. Maybe we just do it down a little bit more. Like that-ish. That's a little better. Let me also take both of them together and turn them down just a little bit. You could go down one note at a time, at least. I think that's actually still okay. Or maybe you're right. Maybe we should go down a little softer. Or I think I just need to, like, fade the bass a little sooner. Like, starting here-ish. That's a good volume there. We do like this. Pitch, not volume. Oh, like we don't jump back up? Is that what you're saying? So we essentially do this. Not an octave? I don't know, but I want to end it on that. The B. I feel like it's going to feel weird if we don't end it on the B. You know what I mean? Like, or, I don't know. The B feels like the final note. There's otherwise a G, but that's going to be the same note that it just hit, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with the B. This one's pretty much indistinguishable, probably, because it gets so low. Not an octave, I'd say. Just one further down the ladder. I mean, the B works. I mean, an F. Then I'd think, but yeah, B works too. I think because we're just jumping between this G and this B the whole time, which I thought the G was the tonic, but it sort of turned out to be the B, I guess. If that feels more natural, like a natural tonic. I don't know why. So that's why it feels. Plus, I went with this spot too because it's sort of all aligns. Like here, you could see the dashed, all these loops that have different timings and different things all line up perfectly on this one. All of it, like, I guess these are the ones that are the tougher ones to align, as you can see. These two align all the time. This one comes in when it wants, and this one's even more doing its own thing. But every now and then it does line up again, which is right here, which feels like a good natural ending spot. That's also when the bass would be naturally moving into that B, so it maybe doesn't feel like an ending exactly, but it lines up too perfectly to not make it an ending. So I'm gonna make it end there. But I do think dropping it down lower does help. It makes it simpler. It's not so loud on this ending note, which is what I really wanted. I think it's largely because one of the basses is so low, it's like undiscernible. Indiscernible, undiscernible, indiscernible. I don't know. Let's see, file save. I think we might be done. Yeah, a quick one today, 2.5 hours. I feel like ambient tracks can usually work out pretty well, especially when they're just like very loop heavy like this. This could almost be a Ben Burns 2-hour track challenge, almost. I'm a little over it. Yeah, if I did 2-hour track challenge, I'd have just this part, I guess. But it's still a good part. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll listen to your track if you got it ready, Ann. Be happy to check it out. Otherwise, thanks for following Mr. McChickino. I don't think you're here anymore because this track was giving you bad vibes, which I fully understand, honestly. This is like a creepy sort of vibe a little bit. I could see people almost getting uncomfortable listening to this at some point, but that's sort of okay. That fits its purpose. I don't know. Its purpose is to evoke emotion, and it's clearly working. So, go with that. But yeah, this will be up on SoundCloud and Spotify soon. So for YouTube, I'm sorry that that you had to sit through silence for probably like almost 15 minutes of a 2.5-hour track, but thanks for watching anyways. I hope you skipped through that and you don't hold it against me. Okay, bye YouTube.